Hey, look at me how big I am on the screen. Like I'm ready to pop up and slap you if you're not going to assume in your favor. So, you're literally forcing your specific person to reject you. You're literally forcing them to choose someone else over you. And how you are doing this is by holding a bad image about yourself, by assuming that there is any kind of competition. So you're literally forcing them to choose the third party, or to choose the job, or to choose to be far away from you as possible. Because as God, you are unconditional love, which means that by default, everything that you desire is already yours. By default, you have everything you want, okay? So the possibility of you not having what you want is non-existent. So by default, your specific person does love you, because for many of you that did have a relationship with a specific person that you're trying to manifest, you can see the fact that in the beginning they were all loving and they were all respecting you and worshiping the ground you walked on. And then you started having insecurities, whether there's a third party or this is too good to be true. So by default, they were loving you. By default, they were showing up as the best version of themselves. What you did then was you start assuming against yourself, therefore forcing them to reject you, forcing them to be against you, so to speak, forcing them to choose someone else over you. And this comes from not understanding the fact that you are indeed a God of your reality, because as the God of your reality, you are always intermingling with fragments of yourself, with shadows, projections. So even the third party that you are so frustrated over and so angry about, even your third party is a fragment of you, a shadow that is reflecting you. So because creation can only be in the favor of the creator, even the third party that you so much hate is working in your favor. But the thing is that you forget you are in control. You forget you take all the shots, and that's the way you force them to behave against you. Now, what do you do to get them to conform, to get them to, it's not even a word conform because they're always conforming, but what do you do as if to manifest the best version in your specific person? Well, the easy answer, the logical answer, because manifestation is more logical than we coaches say, is you stop forcing them to reject you. That means you stop having thoughts about yourself that you could ever be rejected, that there are other options, that there are other people involved, or there is any kind of competition. How can God compete with his own shadows? There is no competition, because you are not dealing with real people, with real gods. Other people are not gods in your reality. Other people cannot manifest in their reality. In your reality, they can't even manifest in their reality, to be honest. As Neville Goddard said, their reality is rooted in yours, and your reality is rooted in God, which is human imagination, which is your imagination. So I'm teaching you to achieve a self-concept, a higher self-concept, which could be the self-concept of being the operant power of your reality. I'm not teaching you to go human, all in human, because the self-concept of a human can be, the human confidence can be destroyed at one point. Let's just say, for example, you think that your third party is more beautiful than you because they do have the appearance and the aspects that are more attractive than you, but you forget that your beauty is divine. You forget that you're fucking beautiful because you're divine. You have a divine beauty that cannot be compared to the human beauty. Even that third party or other people that you think are your competition, they are not actually your competition, because they are your shadows. They are your creation. Therefore, they are not able to be of any competition. They can't compete with God. You're irreplaceable. You're the only one. Everything you perceive out there, everything that you intermingle with is just a product of your own imagination. It's just your imagination playing out. That's what everyone is you pushed out means. So when it comes to your specific person and not forcing them to reject you, you start with yourself. Because in order for you to assume that they could ever reject you, in order for you to assume that there are any better options, you have to change this about you. You have to be a different person. You have to have a different attitude towards the world. So the main fundamental is understand that you're in charge. You call the shots. Your specific person doesn't have free will. And if anything, as I said in the beginning of the video, your specific person by default chose you. They always chose you because they have no free will. It's not like they can make a decision and say, I don't want to choose you. By default, they choose you. You've just forced them to not choose you by viewing your reality through a different filter, the filter of a victim. The filter of a victim that says, everything is above me, the circumstance is above me, I'm less than the circumstance, I'm less than other girls or other men, I must have money in order for SP to accept me. So you're rising yourself to the level of being the boss of your reality, the source of your reality, because in reality, that's who you are. Whether you accept it or not, you are source of your reality. And you start going on a mental diet. Mental diet is when you are aware, you are conscious about your own thoughts, and you don't allow your thinking to rule your world, because your brain, your thinking is just an instrument through which you manifest your reality. It's just an instrument. So thoughts are just an instrument. Even people that you've created are just an instrument for you to experience what it is that you want to experience. So you stop forcing them by understanding that, hey, I am amazing because I'm divine. I'm the only source. I don't have to sit around here building a human confidence or because building a human confidence, it means that you are going to put yourself to the same level with other vessels that you yourself molded into being. So you mold everyone out there. Creation is already finished. Every vessel that can ever exist is just what is called, I knew this word, is just variation of the same idea. So every person that you see in your reality is just the manifested idea of human being. So you're just dealing with variations of the same idea. Okay, so they are not like, this vessel is real, this vessel is more beautiful than me. You're not going to do this at a human level. You're not going to compare yourself to your own creation, and you're going to view this as what it really is. It's your movie. Now, you're going to start acting and behaving and thinking as the celebrity that you really are. Having the power of God, having the power of being source of your entire reality puts you above everyone. It puts you above, it raises your value to be the only celebrity in your reality, because to be honest, your 3D praises you, the people in your reality praise you, but until now you've been so blind that you couldn't even accept this for yourself. You couldn't accept the idea that you could be so amazing, that you could be so valuable and so important for your reality. You are reality looking at itself. So you forget that, and you put your specific person above you, or you put the third party above you, or you put all these 3D limitations that you created for yourself. And many of you refuse to accept the fact. And every time I'm telling you, you're God. Yes, but your SP loves you. Yes, but he said this or he said that. Can't you understand that everything they say is just a reflection of you? So they cannot actually say anything. It's you having the experience of the thought manifested in the 3D. So stop forcing your specific person to reject you. keep an eye on your thoughts. I'm not saying like redirect your thoughts like a lunatic, or see where your mind is going. Where is your mind taking you? And from that, you can draw a conclusion like, I've been trying to manifest my SB for 5 years, but have you actually been in the position? Have you been manifesting them from the position of, I'm source, I'm God, I'm the only creator here, I'm the celebrity, and they have no free will? Have you done that? Because many of you start the process of manifesting your specific person from a human low level. Not even from a human level. You go lower than low. You go so low. You make yourself so little and insignificant. You make yourself so less in front of your circumstances, in front of your ideas, in front of your thoughts. Once you change the image and the idea that you have about yourself, the idea that you have about the world and about your SP is going to change automatically, because you can only get thoughts and impressions about your SP coming from the idea that you hold about yourself, which is self-concept. That's what it means. It means idea of self. How do I perceive myself? So I'm teaching you to go a step further and not only see I'm chosen, I'm choosable, I'm lovable, not from a human level, but from the God level, which says, of course I'm chosen. Is not even me questioning myself whether I'm chosen or not. I do the choosing because I'm here. I'm the source of my reality. I call the shots. I'm the big boss. Everyone else is my employee, so I don't even care if I feel chosen or lovable. I know that I choose right now in this instance that my scenario is going to be this. I don't have to build in a human confidence, an avatar confidence in order to manifest my specific person. All I have to do is to understand that I have God confidence in me, that I'm the only one calling the shots. I'm the only one with power. I'm the only one able and capable of choosing my scenarios. Your specific person is not doing the decisions for you. Your specific person doesn't have power to decide for you. Even if you let them decide for you, they are not able and capable to do so, because they are just reflection. This is the truth. Accept it or not, I don't have anything to add. So you either accept it and you start consciously creating your reality the way you desire and please it to be, or you always constantly fall victim to your own creation. Anyways, you are God. Anyways, you are going to manifest. Anyways, everything is you pushed out. So instead of forcing your specific person to reject you, you're not even forcing them actually to reject you. You're forcing yourself to belittle, and then they just reflect that and come rejecting you, because that's what you thought about yourself. That's what you thought about yourself, that you cannot manifest them for whatever reason, because it's basically, I'm not God, I don't have power over the situation. And from this, there comes the extensions of, I'm not worthy, I'm not chosen, I'm not priority, this is too good to be true, etc., etc., etc. But the main core assumption is, I don't have control, I cannot have what I want. This is the main assumption, and from that you have the ramifications for whatever reason you don't get what you want. Whether it's the excuse, I don't feel worthy enough, I don't feel good enough, but the main assumption is, I don't get what I want. So do yourself a favor and start assuming that I do get what I want because I'm the only operant power. Whoever is better than me, no one is better than me, because no one has the ability to be better than me. No one has the value and capacity to be better than me, because everything is my creation. So how can shadows and hallucinations and illusions be better and greater than source when I myself created them? You understand? It's like you put the product bigger than the factory. The factory cannot be less than the product because the factory created the product. This is who you are. You're the factory of your own product. What product are you going to manufacture? Are you going to manufacture products that will apparently go against you, or are you going to manifest products that you can enjoy and easy peasy? I'm not asking you to go on human confidence and compare yourself. Well, maybe she's prettier. No, go up the level. You're the factory. Your third party is the product. Your specific person is the product. By default, they chose you. It was never a matter. It was never a question of whether they will choose you or not, because they don't have this kind of power. Stop giving them this kind of power. They never had it in the first place. They don't have free will. They don't have the power of intention. So every time you assume that your specific person is going to reject you, or your specific person is going to choose the third party instead of you, this is you belittling yourself. This is you going against yourself. It's you simply rejecting yourself by assuming wrong about yourself. What are you assuming? Can you at least observe what you're assuming? Every time you're assuming something, take a step back and ask yourself, is this in my favor? Is this scenario going to be pleasing me? Or am I just going to go against myself? Just do that. Just do mental diet. An assumption will disappear as long as you refuse to identify as someone that doesn't get what they want. You're God. Fucking wake up. Fucking wake up, because let's start getting your stuff. You should start getting your stuff, because stop wasting time on assumptions that you don't even like. Start observing, start doing the work. Now, if you want to get your specific person addicted to you, obsessed with you, I've made a video course in which I explain how you are the god of your reality. I go in depth about reverse engineering shit. Also techniques, what I did to manifest my specific people. The link will be in the description below. This is all for today, guys. I love you. Bye-bye.